Okay, in the previous session we have seen uh, how to get the data from the API and show that in your page. So this is your page. This is your data and this is your page. But if you observe this, it doesn't look. It's like plain text. It's a table, but it it not aligned properly. Um, Whatever data we are getting, we are displaying in a simple table format. So in when you are presenting data to the user, you should display in a presentable format, in a neat format. We don't need to do a lot of VFX or a lot of uh, graphic stuff, but at least we should display data in a good looking manner. So in order to do that, we can use the style sheets. Um, and in this lesson, we are going to see how to style your data. So here we are using table, and for table you can define some properties like border. So what kind of design you are looking for? So for this table, it would be good if you have a border like the entire table, the outer border, and within the columns we need to have a space and a clear cut border, and within the cells also we should have that border and some coloring. So let's go here, and there is a property called style, and in this style you can define your properties. Like I'll define border equal to 1px. So here there are a lot of options you have, whether you want a dashed border, hidden inheritential. So we are not going to uh, explore all of them. So solid, and even you can specify gray color. So come here and check this. So you can see there is a um, border in a gray color. So what if it is dashed? So you can see a dashed border. So these are all the properties. Um, Dotted, double. So yeah, solid would be good. And here color also, instead of gray, I can have yellow. So yellow, blue. Yeah, I can have the blue. So like this you can change. So here the first property is border. You defined 1 pixel and it's solid and the color is blue. And also you can define whether it is a collapsible border or not. Border, you can define the back color. There are a lot of things you can explore. Um, Collapse equal to whether it is a collapse, and padding. You can also define padding equal to 5 pixel. So this would be sufficient. Okay. So for the table we have defined it. But what about the columns? So what about the columns? So for the columns also you can do the same thing. TH You can change the color of the, so this would be blue and gray ridge. Okay. Copy this, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here. So you can see the colors and borders changed. Okay. And then what about columns? You can do the same for data also. Okay. Okay. So now you can see it aligned properly with the border, with the um, with the borders and its lines. So for alternate, okay. But if you see, this is very tedious. So if you want to change some color, okay, so you have to go to, and here for each and every row you have did, for each and every table head you have did, and for each and every uh, cell you did. So though it has a for each loop, so for each and every column you did. So is there any way we can make it very simple? Yes, there is a way. Remove all of them. So this is not the way we do in the uh, real-time projects, because it should be very simple and we no need to write this much code. We should write a minimal code. And this is all repetitive code. So I'm removing everything. So as a developer, you may think this is not required. This will take care by someone else in the designer, but it was earlier. So in the latest structure, as a developer, you should know everything. So we have a patient list component.cs. So there are two ways. So that style sheets for your patient component list, you can make it in the um, you can define it in the patient list component.ts. So how we are going to define it? So our for what we are defining the style sheets for table and for the th and for the tr, right? So we can do that in a style sheet. So for what we are defining, table comma th comma, so table, so this is the whatever you defined border 1px solid gray. Few might not show here, few properties, but they will be available. Collapse. So whatever we have we defined there, we define here as well. Padding equal to 5 pixel. So now I removed style sheet for individual table, but if you come and if you refresh here, see, you are getting it from the style sheet. First of all, whatever styles you defined within the CSS, that will be applicable to your component. Okay, and I defined a table table variable and for the table. So the same if I want to define it for th and tr, we can do like this. Okay, So it's very simple, just 3 lines of code, but it will be impacted hugely. Can you see it? Not TD, this is TR. Not TR, that is TD. Okay, just 3 lines of code. Earlier it was multiple lines, but now 3 lines of code and it reflected. But I want to differentiate uh, the columns, the rows, some sort of differentiation. The even number, the every odd number will have a different color. Every even number will have a should have a different color. So how can I do that? So for that, you can define table, okay, tr equal to nth child. So nth child, you can say odd, background color, background color equal to. So here you can specify the background color. So I want to take blue wood. Yeah. So this is for the table odd. So the same table, I'll explain the code. Tr nth child even. So background color equal to, I'll say aqua. Okay, so here I'm defining a table row for nth child. That means n number of childs, and I'm passing the odd number. That means this is referring the odd number of a row should have this corn silk, and even number of rows should have this aqua. So let's go and see. See, right? So every odd number is having a different color. Every even number is having a different color. So whatever CSS you are applying here, that will be applicable to your component. If you want to make it as a global change, where you can do that? Go to your within the module. There is a app component.cs. Already we have few CSS classes, and define it here. And for some time you comment out this and just it's not reflecting if you are doing it in the app component, but there should be a way. Because here in the patient component you defined ts, you defined your style sheet. So if you make this app dot component dot css, okay, so where we are here, and this is in the app. Yeah, so How can we get this app src app dot component dot css? No, it's not recognizing. Yeah, but you can. So the purpose of your, I'll see how to get the path, but this is the patient list. So there is a way we can get it from the app component.css also. In the next session, we'll see how to do that, and also we'll see how to override the uh, app component.css uh, in your component.css. Okay. So please go through this and let me know if you have any questions.